This one is from Mark. When will all courthouses be fully open for business again, and how long will it take for trials to get rescheduled? Such a great question to start off with.
It is, Mark, and again, we get regulations and what's called administrative orders from the Florida Supreme Court, as well as our 14th Judicial Circuit here in the Bay County area. If you're outside the 14th Circuit, you might be in the 1st or the 2nd Circuit. We go all the way up over to Tallahassee by the digital signal and all the way over to Freeport by the digital signal. We go into Alabama, we go into Georgia. So let's talk about the state of Florida only during answering this question, Mark. And the Florida Supreme Court said that all jury trials, all face-to-face trials, as much as possible, are suspended until at least July 2nd. And the way the calendar falls, it actually means July the 6th, which would be the Monday following the 4th of July weekend. So that's quite a long period of time, and that's for jury trials. We're trying to figure out what's going to happen with the guidance of the CDC, the guidance of the Department of Health, is what's going to happen after that date. I mean, we've gone through a long period of time where jury trials have been suspended. On the civil side, that means we're going to get put to the back of the docket because also with the Florida Supreme Court, they issued an order, or a portion of the administrative order addressed a speedy trial. And a criminal who has been charged is entitled to a speedy trial, a trial within a certain period, a certain number of days, unless it is waived. Here, the Florida Supreme Court has suspended the right to a speedy trial because we're not having trials at all. The courthouses are closed. Now, there are exceptions to that, Mark. Parties can agree, and there could be a bench trial via Zoom or Skype or some other form of method. But the parties have to agree. There's a little bit of a cumbersome activity that has to take place between both lawyers and the parties who were involved. Everything has to be submitted in advance. If you have to submit something during the course of the proceeding, as happens from time to time when you're having a live trial in front of people, then that's going to slow down and make things a little bit more cumbersome. But I'll tell you what, the judges in our circuit, the administrative staff, Gary Hagan is in charge of information technologies. Chief Judge Christopher Patterson has been out ahead of this, as well as the other judges, all of the circuit court judges. They've done an excellent job scheduling us, keeping us going as far as hearings, things that do not require face-to-face interaction. We've had Zoom meetings, meetings by Skype, we've had telephone conferences, however it may be, and there's great accommodation. Now, if you need to file something in court, an original document in court, and you're not a lawyer, there are provisions for that, and that varies by courthouse to courthouse. So you need to call the clerk of court. Mark, for instance, if you have to file in a deed, there is a process where the deeds are transferred. There's boxes put in place, locked boxes put in place at every courthouse, and there's a way to transfer those documents, those original documents, so that they can get through the court system. So an excellent question, Mark. Stay tuned. But right now, it looks like it's going to be early to mid-July before we start face-to-face jury trials in the state of Florida. And again, like we say, stay tuned, because we don't know if we're going to get another administrative order to extend it on out. This is the third administrative order to extend it out officially to July 2nd. But again, by the way the calendar falls, it is going to be July the 6th.